Rise and fight. Even when you lost, there's always a hope. Rise and fight.
Fantastic. I almost made it the first time, guys. And we are live, right? Let me see if I have Twitch on. Yes. Hatchery spawns needed to fall asleep. But I can show it to you that my my daughter is sleeping very nicely. So as long as she will be sleeping, we will be casting. So since she is sleeping and we are casting the semi-finals of the GosuLeague, that's already a great accomplishment, and I'm happy that we are here. This is top 4 players who already have seat into the next season of Pro League. Mazur, Izu, Alm, and KwarK. 4 excellent players. To be honest, I'm least familiar with Alm. Maybe because I played against him a bunch of times. I talked with him, but I didn't cast too many of his matches against the best players. But I know he's very decent. He qualified to the GosuLeague with, I believe, 2171 MMR, something like that. I had it somewhere. Yes, no, 2173 MMR. So that's actually quite interesting. Let's go to the game and we will talk about the details. First match is going to be Mazur versus Izu's first semi-final of BSL Season 21 GosuLeague. Let's go. Okay, first mistake, it's not best of 2. And the map seems to be knockout. It's best of 5. Oh, thank you. Oh no, it's from yesterday. So, Mr. Fear, Mr. PNSK, Mr. Lancer, Mr. Mazur, Mr. Darksorius, yeah. I can stream if my kids are not sleeping. So that's how it works during the week. When there is a Pro League, I prioritize it very, very highly, the Pro League, so we are doing all the backflips and stuff like that to make it work for 9 PM. And as you can see, even Pro League got to 9 PM and we started at 6:30. But it is what it is. In order to continue, we adjust. And here we are, 2026, watching Brood War. Hello, Mr. Rob. Hello, Mr. Carousel. Only the semi-finals. Mr. Rob. The finals will be probably casted live, although it can't be on Thursday because I heard that Mazur can't at Thursday, but I didn't create the group conversation with Mazur and Alm, or maybe, I mean, we didn't start that. I didn't start talking with the players yet. I only got information from LML, so no confirmation yet when the grand finals will be, but it will be soon. Just follow the Discord of BSL and I'm putting all the info. Actually, Discord is main source of information. In Discord post, in Discord server on in channel news, I'm posting everything with all the links and stuff like that, because social media doesn't like links. Okay, so we have forge opening with the back forge just to keep it safe-ish against 9073. From Izu, I would expect as a Mazur, as a Protoss playing, that he is going to play layer, going to play some mutas, at least 5. So I would get ready for that. Oh, one more thing. Oh, before I will do this one more thing. Apparently, I need to add it again, but I will do it for you guys. At that. Padertos actually didn't qualify. Hermon. So Izu, Mazur, KwarK, and Alm were 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th in ladder, and there are in the top 4. That's actually interesting. But actually, that's kind of obvious that top players on ladder will have the best skill. They will be also in the best shape. This probe didn't get too much info beside the number of links, but this Zealot buys a lot of mining time for all those drones, and it will challenge those 4 links. Actually, yeah, it will. Oh, I like this movement. Now only 1 link is attacking. And with this cute move. Oh, I think he got a chance for 1 more shot, but it's so small. So 4 hatcheries into what? Let's see. So there are those 5 mutas. I think Mazur. I mean, he didn't confirm it visually, but I guess he's that experienced of a player that he might know. He's already adding the 1 cannon over here. With coursers and giving vision, this cannon actually protects a lot. But it's also easy to pick it up. Last Templar Archers, we already have the Zealots on the way, so that's a very good answer. Always to Mutas. Just to run by with few speedlots, and Mutas needs to go home. As we're not producing more coursers. Oh, this is only 1 cannon, but Izu started firing the probe. This is a very good harassment from our reserve player. The Mutas are keeping the Zealots at home, but when the speed will kick in and Izu will dive in, the Zealots will move and he needs to get ready for it, but we already have Hydra switch. So this is some special tactics from Izu. This drone probably should mine from this mineral. This is impressive build by Izu. He's able to execute it very, very well. +1 finish for Mazu, that's definitely a victory. Although against Mutas it's not an issue, but it's always good when you have your +1 weapon when the zealots have speed, because then when you move out and there are some links on the way, you just eat them alive. We have one core server here, I hope Mazu didn't forget about it. You can see that he was not making +1 weapons, so he is making those coursers just to not let the Mutas dive in and kill the Templars. Nice defense, anti-DT. We have so many Hydras. But Mazur is gaping up. Robo is on the way. 2 Templars are gathering energy, but there will be 2 more, but he needs to be careful. This is actually a deadly timing. He needs to morph it to the Archon, I guess. That's definitely a big win for Izu, but having this Archon is definitely better than not having anything. Archon is an incredibly powerful unit. Mazu is really pressuring hard, but those Templars are gathering a lot of energy. How long until the Lurkers they are about to? 2 minutes maybe? And Ops is already there. 115 supply of Mazur, although it's only 7 gate production. Like, it still will be like 12 goons probably. Oh, more zealots, couple goons. But Izu is macroing very, very nicely, taking the 4th base. And I think he should have lurkers on time to defend against this push. But he can't lose the Hydras, like... Maybe I'm panicking a little bit too much because I lost so many times because of lost lurkers. Those are excellent storms by Mazu, but he's using the observer. I get firing the coursers, Izu is, but this is like, oh my god, those lurkers will be trapped, and Izu doesn't have supplies. I think he needs to cancel those, right? Oh my god. Okay, so he sniped 1 Templar. I don't think it was worth it, to be honest. A good storm, another good storm on the Hydras. The Mutas are diving in to snipe the Templar, but I think it might be too late, although this is a 2-storm energy Templar. We have the energy upgrade which Mazur was talking about. But he takes it so early, and we can see that it definitely pays off because the Templars have 3 storms each, and Izu is scrambling to defend it. He now doesn't have lurkers to defend it, and they would help so much against those zealots. Mazu is so aggressive, just going in. Also, oh, the 1 Muta versus 1 Corsair battle. Those zealots are crashing the Hydras on the left. Ooh, there is 1 more storm. Nice dodge by Izu, but it seems like it's just too much Protoss. This is very nice tempo play from Mazu. Like, after catching this army and catching those lurkers, he knew that he has to like have more. You can see that this is the 4th base of Izu. He can try to maybe make some lurkers. Maybe sacrifice it. But Mazu is taking his 3rd at the same time. We still have 6 hatch production, but Izu with this 1000 gas, like if he would have those lurkers, it would be a different story. But without the lurkers, it is what it is. And 1-0 for Mr. Mazur. I'm very happy for him, and no, I think this is one of the only situations when I'm watching Zerg versus Protoss and I'm not cheering for Zerg, right? So obviously this is also one of my 2 favorite matchups, although I prefer ZVP more than ZVT. ZVT is just too fast for me. When I was younger, I liked ZVT more. But ZVP is for the veterans. We have Mazu with 1-0. And now the map is Radio, right? I'm so happy for Mazur because like he has been there around from the beginning of the StarCraft when I remember it, but because I was very young when I joined it, but I joined it through my uncle. My first LAN I was in Warsaw was, I believe, 2006 in like Kina or Karuzela, and it was like 16 players. I remember Sanka won in the finals with X Mario, but I remember Mazur was one of the players in this tournament, so he was playing back then very old school. Then in 2013 era, or kind of afterwards Cyber Games, era, let's call it, after WCG era, he also was one of the best outside Korea players, winning the tournaments like BSL and stuff like that. So very, very strong player. So I'm happy for him that he finally found some time to play a little bit more, and we already see results. Oh, guys, I told you I need to do something. So I will do it now. We need to add GosuLeague stream on Team Liquid calendar. So we will have it attached. It's actually, those are very exciting matches. Just need to get the Wikipedia of GosuLeague and add the match Mazur, Izu and KwarK. There is no Alm on Team Liquid like that. And I'm at the event and I am here. and at the Team Liquid. PL, I mean. So it's attached. I'm ready for the game too, guys. So what do we have here? Looks standard, but Izu with a good drone amount. And to be honest, I think Izu was in great position last game. But the timing of Mazu and the storms were too good. He basically stormed with the storms before the mutas jumped on top of them, and that was a good game. You could see the Pro League material players. So we are going into 6 hatches. We are heading towards this time when even the defending, like passively playing players, will start being aggressive, and all the things which they were doing is heading toward this time when they will gather maybe 5 coursers or get the speed and +1 weapon for the zeros. But you can see that Mazur went for the faster storm. He's making a DT. He's with the late Hydra then. He's making the mutas. Those are defensive mutas. This time Mazur is adding the +1 weapon and 5 coursers. So Izu is pretending that he doesn't have mutas, but okay, he has some scourges. This is an excellent defense by Izu. Fortunately for Mazur, he managed to save this DT. He also managed to save the coursers, like So now those mutas shouldn't have too much of a possibility to... Unless he will want to dive into the main base, and if he wants to do it, that might be not a bad idea. Although, oh, the storm wasn't bad, but the Corsairs are sniping. Yeah, this is what I was looking how many are left, but 4 is a lot with 3 cannons. The Scourges, if only they would connect, it would be much different outcome. But the micro of Mazu, look at that, those, and another storm being picked. We have 3 more over here. Easy with very strong muta play. I told you guys, this is what I would expect from him. I will clip it for YouTube. That was funny. It looked so good for Izu, but now after losing the mutas, like one of the biggest power of muta is that it's regenerating, so I don't think it's bad to just scout for a while, just to be able to dive in. Unless he wants to finish it now, but we can see that he's droning up. Old base is on the way. Mazu definitely was slowed down with those mutas. They killed a lot of zealots, defended over here, gave a lot of time to Izu, sniped like 2 Templars, but also the investment wasn't small. It was like 14 mutas and 10 Scourges, something like that. Izu is from Czech Republic. Mazu is getting ready. Range is on the way. Nice snipe, but also at least some reactive storm was casted, and all the Templars are dead beside this one. But I don't think we have enough ground as Zerg. Enough ground army as Zerg to contest it. It's a lot of gateways for Mazur. He usually doesn't make that many. This is an excellent storm, but it seems like we have enough meat. This is the favorite type of Protoss for all the Protosses, when you doesn't even need to cast storm. Just 1A. But this is what Zerg wanted to do. Oh, nice snipes on the Corsairs. Where are the lurkers? Oh, they're so late. Like, the early to mid game of Izu is impressive. This is what he excelled at. Like, this time it's still much better for Mazur, despite all those outcomes. I mean, supply-wise, but I guess those are there are a lot of zealots. Oh, the catch on the Templar! Oh, very nicely done. The lurkers this time should finish. Mazu will secure the third base. Let's see if the energy is already there. In last game in 12 minutes was probably as well. And we have 2 observers. So it seems like Mazu is getting ready for the move out. 2-1 direct in the old school +2 weapon variant. Some defensive stuff was left here. Are we going to double expand? This would be what I would expect from Mazur in our regular games, and in a tournament game, I might have a little bit different approach. What was that? I don't know if Izu is aware about this army, and there is nothing defending it now. So if Mazur will be able to get in with the Templars in position and storm over here, oh my god, this is the juiciest position to storm. He's there with the Zealots, with the Observers, so he just needs to position Observer nicely. The Storms will be able to storm. Oh, this is such a good position to storm. He's storming some Hydras on the back. Okay, the storm hits. Of another storm hitting. Probably Izu was like, okay, he doesn't have storms because normally he would storm. Those weapon zealots are shredding no car pace units of Zerg. Still have 2 soon to be 3 storms. This is very nice, nicely done by Mazur. The worst thing for Izu is that he lost his macro hatcheries. Other than that, he can still play it on this base as long as he will be able to defend against it. And with the Filer, he probably would be able to defend against it. But it seems like with this attack, he is trying to make the game messy. Maybe hope that Mazu will be mined out on those 2 bases and then he won't be able to catch up on only this one, but Mazu very smartly securing this 12 o'clock. Even going back, he knows that as long as he will secure this second base, it's still a great position for him. Even if he will like attack the natural or the third base a little bit later. Those are +1 weapon. Okay, now it will be 1-1. So those what there is +1. Well, GG. Mazu 2-0ing Izu. 2-0ing. Incredible. Game 3 will be on Polestar. Impressive. Mazu 1 game away from the grand finals. Mm-mm. 2-0 in the semifinals, so let's go to the game 3. Oh wait, there was some nice backflip. There was some nice probe backflip. Yeah, Izu is a former champion of GosuLeague, that's true, Mr. Iwan Drago. BSL season 18 was the season of Izu. So the current champion is Semich. Arson was the champion in the BSL season 10. Oyaji also was the champion. TY. In season 5, actually, that's interesting that in season 5, actually, GosuLeague was the GosuLeague. So we had Nagrim and Nayoken. So because it was like Pro League, then GosuLeague, but then we figured out, okay, that it's not like they're very good and very bad players only. There are a lot of in the middle. And that's how GosuLeague and HasLeague ideas appeared. Someone said you got some fun here. No, Mr. Spider. The finals will be on some other time. Vanguard, we are talking about Mazur having fun at GosuLeague. He's too good for Gosu. That's good because he's in Pro League now. But that cybernetic core before the cannon. Those Protoss players. I mean, it is a little bit disgusting. But on the other hand, that it's impressive that you can pull it out and still be safe. And he made it only on one pylon because the Nexus added extra supplies. So probably the second gas will be needed. Will he make a Stargate here? Yes, Mr. Spider, we have a t-shirt and we even talked about it with my wife that I have all those t-shirts from all the LAN parties, so tomorrow we will, we're supposed to do it today, but shit happened, let's say it. So we will take care of it as soon as possible. Oh my god. Oh my god, this rope is dipped in some butter. Ooh, and look at that. And sniping double hit again. Oh my god. Okay, Mr. Spider. Huge apologize for that. I am not delivery, like I never send stuff, like most of the things I send are for BSL. Karolcia is our UPC impost and the HL and like everything she buys is in the internet. I actually buy just food, so I don't buy stuff like other stuff. But what I'm saying is I didn't know how much time it will take me, so it was hard for me to get. Still to get to the point of making it. But Mazur seems almost ready. He even knows that he will probably lose the gateway, so he's rebuilding one. nice snipe on the Overlord, but those Hydras are putting those courses dangerously low. We have ET. So this should push it back. I guess he can even escape with it. Okay, so Izu will drone up. Didn't even kill those buildings. But that kick forced so many cannons from Mazur. Oh, and we have Overlord, so he will eventually kill it. There are no units. Anti-DT defense is there. So you can see if Izu being very solid, it makes it even more impressive for Mazu to be ahead to 0 against him. The rank stream on 7th of February. Is it like some kind of Mazu birthday or something like that? Or maybe he will be celebrating earning his first $1 million. Oh, this Templar heading the way. And he will sacrifice his life. Oh, that's nice. And this is a lot of Hydras. Mazur is trying to expand, but there are 2 Templars in the main base. This one will have only 1 storm available, but this is a hard job to attack for. And Izu will push it forward. Is their gun rage done? 70%. Now we have 4 more storms available. Even storming the Nexus. But it seems like it will be enough, but all the Templars will go down. So it wasn't the worst trade for Izu, although now Mazu with 3 bases, with 55 probes, 2 forges, which will mean that 2-1 will be upgraded. And and the Templars, the DTs. Overall, any unit that has a Templar in the name is impressively good. One on those Hydras. 2-1 on the way, so also good upgrades from Izu, despite the start. Again, his lookers. Oh, look at that! Double miss. I never seen that. This is a nice move out. A lot of zealots before the lookers are here, but it seems like maybe with the lookers, Izu might be able to defend this line. No, it seems like it's just too much stuff from Mazur. There was no breaking point from Zerg, but there was a breaking point from Protoss. How many gateways? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Again, Mazur adding those extra gateways. I need to be honest, I hate this gateway positioning. What the fuck is this gap, Mazur? You place one here and second here. This is always the rule. You place gateways on the left or right side, and if you will place it next to the pylon, you will be able to fit two. Oh, it's for second row of the pylons and then for second row of the gateways with the pylons. Okay then. But I think it's has some potential for some blocks of the goons. Some counter-attack from Izu, trying to find some army without the Templars. He will scout the incoming for incoming for Templars. Oh wow, great defense of Mazu, and he still has two Templars with 2 storms each. One. Are only on pure Hydras, no Spire, no Queen's Nest, no Hive. Well upgraded, but only Hydras and Lurkers. Undecisiveness. Oh, he will, but he borrowed all in the same position. Oh, but still one lurker will be here. Mazur already has ops. Few more on the way. Soon Protoss will be mined out in main and natural, so I guess the goal of Izu is not allow Protoss to take the fourth base. But on this map, there are a lot of places where we can expand. This is a great catch for the units from Mazurinho, but the drop will happen now. This is some annoying stuff, definitely. In the meantime, we have 1 A2, A3, A Fronzerk towards this location. Sniping the 2 storms. Only 1 storm was casted. Oh, but it seems like Mazu just has too good of a macro. 2 free upgrades as well. Against probably soon to be 2-2. Otherwise, why he would... I guess knowing that Protoss has 2 extra bases and he has no tech. Although Izu is on 51 drones, I think he can still transition to the Hive tech play. Unless he wants to play on this Hydra Lurker, not allow for the 5th base. This is not good long term. Oh, those are juicy great storms, and Izu tapping out. Oh. Mazurinho with 3-0 versus Izu. Holy moly. Congratulations, Mr. Mazur. So we have a Polish finalist of GosuLeague. Is it the first time since Tarson? Hayek was in the 3rd spot of season 15 and season... no, season 20 he was 4th. Tarson was the champion of season 10. Yeti was 7. In season 7, Yeti was in the finals with Oya, and Ziggy was 3rd. So there was some Polish players ending up. But nicely done by Mr. Mazur. And now we will have the different matchup, different players. Anu versus KwarK. Protoss versus Terran. Another 2 contenders to get to the finals and play versus Mr. Mazur. So let's check the game number 1 on Knockout. Where is Artosis? Is asking the viewer on YouTube. Lalonde. I don't know. I guess he will be streaming in like an hour or something. For 130 PM, yeah. 30% improvement. But to be honest, KwarK always had bigger APM when the action was happening. He's just not wasting APM at the beginning, right? But when he's microing, he has around 200 APM. With nothing to click, 5-6 seconds in. Oh, there is always something to click on. You can boost your mining. You need to remember that KwarK was also the player who won with Michu. I even made some clip about it. Hello, Mr. Syndrome. You can put a supply depot over here, and yeah, this is a trap. Alm, please do it. Just for the viewers. Please avoid discussing. Yes, please don't discuss the goon cage of KwarK, guys. Oh, look at that. We have Citadel of Adun. KwarK will try to do something with this fast expansion, but I don't even know if he knows about it. And if you are a Terran and you know that you are playing against opponent who is not scouting too much, playing this command center first is very, very smart. So it will be DTs into, like, expansion into DTs, into probably Arbiter. The goon of the goon range will be done. One goon will be out scouting. We'll catch one SCV, that's nice. He will also show range to the SCV, so it makes Terran less bothered. But we can see that there is already anti-DT target. 450. If it would be DT over here. This is a good timing. Yeah, KwarK is very smart, Protoss. He is really considering the moves he's making, and whenever he is in shape, he is one of the top players, top Protosses. Gas is on the way, Storm being researched. Double Goon DT into High Templar. But the plus of this build is that you probably can try to pull it out against Protoss as well. Double expanding. We don't have a robo. KwarK will try to secure the third base, which makes sense. Yeah, this is keeping the game simple, I agree. You just assume that this DT keeps Terran in base until you will be able to defend your third base. I'm wondering if he's thinking that it might be second robot. Probably storming the pylon wouldn't be a bad idea. The macro of Alm will kick in now. Oh, we don't have a scan. And look at that, this DT is still regulating. This guy Izu can still play a third place match against loser of this. Hello, Mr. Jiraya himself. Super Gosu caster, Super Gosu streamer, Super Gosu BSL commentator. The influencer of the Brood War scene. This is a slow approach, I need to say, but it's only on 4 facts, so understandable. Also, it will be 1 Stargate carrier? Is it just to force Terran to make a lot of Goliaths? Tell Jiraya back to shield battery. Is Jiraya not on shield battery? I played him like a month ago or something like that. 2 weeks. Are here strictly for StarCraft? So this is the wrong place. There are also a lot of related stuff. Oh, we never discussed Arthos's feat, but I guess now we have to. What is going on with Arthos's feat? Are they excellent? Could he win BSL Pro League with his feet slot like Larva? Okay, so Alm scouts the carriers, it seems like. So this might have been what KwarK wanted, maybe? I don't know. Okay, those are excellent snipes. But it seems like 20-minute no attack. So we are building up the carrier count. We don't have many more Goliaths, but now 8 pacts are producing. The upgrades are 2-1 incoming. And let's see how the engagement will go. We are seconds away from the Matrix. It seems like this is enough Protoss to get in range of the tanks, and the storms of the QwarK are amazing. Oh, this is $1,000 storm. Oh, but the mine hit. Oh, Terran strikes back. Brings in $1,000 mine. Oh, but here the $5,000 ships are arriving. Oh, but $500 cars, electric vehicles. We're chasing them. Oh, the Matrix in sync. This was a long action. This Goon is a hero. Look at this DT, will kill those Goliaths. Almost. But Army is producing 8 gate. He lost all the tanks. So now QwarK, I think with the carriers, and especially that he will have them already in the number that they impact the game heavily. He just needs to have, I guess, like 10 more goons. He also lost all the ground army. And his ground army uses a lot of storms and goons. Goons are missing. Zealots, 11 zealots, that's a lot. $250 energy. Oh, beautiful snipe. Army is really good at that. Okay, and we have another attempt. But what an aggressive play from Alm, look at that. He's just getting in. Like, you don't see that too often. And it's only 8 fact, like it's not like 12 fact that he can allow himself to just rebuild like big army after big army. Still, you need to respect the fact that the number of carriers will grow. And it will be 9. Interesting prop transfer. This Minarfields is left for later. We have 9 fact. That's interesting that QwarK is not being aggressive at all. Ooh, nice mines. Alm is controlling the game, controlling the map. QwarK seems a little bit overwhelmed with the multitasking of our Terran player, but the carrier number is growing so heavily. We have 11 already. have some more workers being added. 54 to 72. Terran securing both corners of the map. I think KwarK needs to do something. Those carriers, they are great, but I'm not sure you want to have them in the middle of the map. I guess with the storms, maybe this Terran army doesn't seem that big, but on the other... Oh, it's 2-1 only. Oh, he forgot about 3-2. But still, it seems... Oh, the counterattack is definitely not a bad idea, but KwarK needs to be careful. Those carriers. +2 armor. Double cybernetic core it must have been, or... Yeah, there was double cybernetic core. Target firing. Oh, Alm is flanking. We have no... Okay, we have 2 more storms left. Those goons are adding crazy amount of damage. What a great storm. We have another one if KwarK will realize there is a second one. But now those carriers are being surrounded, but still those goons are adding extra damage. This armor really helps a lot. Saves this carrier for sure. Will there be a repair? No repair! What a snipe from KwarK. One goon eliminating this base from mining, and just like that. All Alm is basically not mining. I guess he's still technically mining, but I don't think it's enough to score those 9 facts. I guess he has enough STVs. That's free weapon. Very good storms despite the snipes. Those storms, this was a lot of damage. We have a bunch of goons now from KwarK. He's playing it technically, but very nicely. This might be... Oh my god, wounding all those units. Cannon killing 2 tanks. Nice target firing. V2 will kick in a second, right? Yeah, so it will be a little bit better for the Terran. But I don't know he will have the stuff to trade with. He will be mining from this base soon. He is mining here, but this base will be under pressure. Nice attack towards this base, sniping a lot of probes of KwarK. This is also important. KwarK is also mining only from 6 o'clock and this mineral only, so this game is getting nastier. Oh, what nice storm. This base is down. KwarK didn't expect this one to be up. Nice snipes on the Templars. KwarK is not building many more Goliaths. Many more carriers, but I guess he's forcing the pure Goliath army only. This observer will finally scout this base. And this game looked awful for KwarK, but he made it look fine-ish. If he will eliminate this base, it will be definitely not bad for him. His carrier upgrades, insane. Look at that, those carriers, 14, 12, 10, 15, 12, and this is a fresh one. It's a junior college. And what will happen now? What we will make? Where are we expanding Asteria? Technically he's still on 2 bases-ish mining, but not for long. Now the carrier production is back. 24 minutes and we are still have a little bit of mining over here. Okay, we will have the clash of the armies now, I believe. The army, everything will depend on the storms and how they will land. Definitely it's enough of the tanks to deal with the goons, so this is definitely good for Alm from that perspective, and he is being very aggressive now with the Goliaths, intercepting the carriers. Beautiful play from Alm, being aware of the power he has in his hands, and he is... Oh my god, will he eliminate all the carriers? This is very impressive play from Alm. You don't see that too often, and now you know why you don't fight with the carriers in the middle of them. Okay, we have still 5 carriers, but Terran managed to take this base. A lot of zealots added. It's never the best against Goliaths. Wounds are much better. We have a lot of Templars. I guess KwarK, yeah, he can still try to eliminate the bases. And make a big ground army. Terran is basically mining only from this base. Oh my god. A carrier will almost fall. DT could help as well. This is eye for an eye, but after that Terran will be not mining, and Protoss is still mining from those 2 bases, so actually keeping this base for later was a good idea. I don't know if KwarK will have enough time to kill Gas and Command Center. The Goliaths are coming. Goon try to arrive over here. KwarK trying to lower the number of Goliaths. He knows that the Terran income is almost not existing. And this base will be at least delayed. Good micro from KwarK over here. He will find some vultures. Oh, almost This mine hit would be gigantic. Now Alm will stabilize at least this base. Carriers are still in 5 only. But the ground army of KwarK got big because he was mining all this time, where Alm wasn't, and he didn't have time to lay those mines. Yo yo LML. LML Super Gosu admin of BSL GosuLeague, BSL GosuLeagues as well. And look at that, 1 goon and a dream. Those are nice snipes, but it's enough Templars, like 4 is probably enough. Ooh, some big mine detonations. Okay, the big army from Alm coming from the bottom. Do we have EMP? We don't have Vessel. We need to siege mode. We can't lose Goliaths. That's our goal as Terra and as Protoss. You just need to win one of the battles. Oh, but the carriers are in danger of dying. Only 3 left. There is nothing to kill over here. Now this base will be under pressure. Oop. Seems like my daughter is awake. So I will be back in a second, guys. No, guys, Zero is not back before the midnight. Both of my kids were awake while I was putting my daughter to sleep. My son woke up, so I feeded him and I put him to sleep, and now everyone is sleeping and we can go back to the game. Seems like KwarK might be doing it. Because he's still mining from those places. I guess we can call it mining. What? My daughter is away. Okay, she's... Those 3 carriers are gaining a lot of value. Oh, Mr. Mainhold, thank you very much for the ride. Zero. Everyone voted that I won't be back until midnight. I'm wondering when this was made. Okay, so 30 supplies left for the Terran. KwarK slowly killed him. He's now making probes. Okay, my daughter is awake again. deserve a cross. Zero for KwarK. That was particularly long game. Probably took longer than an hour to cast it. So apologize guys for that you have to be waiting. And my daughter was awake and she was like, ale dzisiaj boli mnie gardło. And this is like, oh, my throat hurts today. And as a parent, you know that there will be no kindergarten time. The fun fact is that in a month we will have a third kit, so the streams will be even more interesting. We will cast best of one for 1.5 hours. Double gateway. I'm wondering why KwarK is playing so weirdly. Because he definitely has the knowledge to play down the normal games. He was winning against opponents like Terror, Ultra, SPX. And starting this double gateway, I mean, it will be probably just unoptimized because he got scouted. I guess he doesn't want to show the strategies before the Pro League next season, where he qualified. What are we doing? Oh, Nexus. Is it for eBay? Yeah, we will try to cast the finals live. I don't know yet. I said I didn't set it up with Mazur yet. I guess now KwarK will start catching up with the workers. He will have range, he will have observer, he will have some... like, he will have enough units to defend this, like, few marines vulture tank push. But about the dropship... Actually, dropship is a great play, but this delays a command center for a significant amount. So Al needs to kill a lot of workers with it. And the speed will be not there. This is a genius pylon. Oh, the vultures started shooting. So this lack of speed really hurts. Because those vultures would be able to lay the mines in the more perfect position, and this way KwarK is defending it like a boss. No damage taken. I guess the natural now is exposed. Oh, but the dropship. This was a great hold by KwarK, but Alm is doing a great job in producing the workers all the time. Look at that, he's on 30, despite being behind in the CC timing so much, so KwarK didn't escape as much, thanks to this early Nexus. One needs to be careful. What will be the reaction of KwarK? Full wall in. Greatly done. Nicely done by Arm to get those gas workers. And he also scouted, I guess, the Arbiter because he can see the temporary hives. So third base will be done for KwarK. He has the knowledge about the number of factories. +1 is on the way. Low amount of turrets, basically only one turret, only anti-DT turret. And with this fast starport, he can afford to go for the vessel without investing too much into it from now on. Like, I guess it's still a lot of gas, and you want to ramp up your factories, but still this vessel is a like sometimes defensive matrix or EMP would make magic happen, and obviously you need detection against Arbiter. You can see that both of those guys, they prefer to play it slowly. They are both playing their own game, like, and whenever they will meet, it will be a big moment of test. I guess there was some harassment from Alm's side, and there is still. That's nice. That's some aggression. But KwarK is playing it very, very defensively. It seems like KwarK is only moving the units till the middle of the map. Only observers can go through. Look at that cute dropship. Now the cannon, there is still a place to do it, but now we will have the Arbiter and a lot of gateways from KwarK. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a good amount of gateways. Terran is on... oh! Double starport. I guess it must have been a mistake, right? He must forgot. I guess now he can go raids, but against Arbiter, it can be fine. KwarK with +1 weapon. +2 on the way. Terran is just starting to 1. Last game around 13.5 minutes. 13 minutes the big attack from him happened. We are going for the third base. Some tiny anti-recall defense, but he's probably like 10 more turrets over here. Oh, and this Arbiter will force the drop over here, maybe? I can't believe this cannon is not in range. He can still escape with this. This Arbiter gave up. I'm out of ammo. There is no more plasma phase disruptor cannon bullets or charges anymore on me. Okay, recall is available. There will be a vessel eventually. What I can say? 92 APM, 94 from KwarK. He's waiting, but he still doesn't have 200. Like, he spent so much on the additional bases, but it seems like he has the arc to push into the Terran. Like, he is, but he's definitely missing like 20 units. Like 20 supply in units, so like 10 goons or something like that. This drop will be very, very powerful. So are we waiting for Terran to move out just to recall him? Okay, the big push, very nice EMP, but the stasis was nice as well. There will be one more stasis available. Will KwarK use it? Okay, the macro was resumed. Ooh, I wanted to expand over here. It's always very dangerous to move out like that as Terran, because if you will go out too far, you might get recalled. Look at this beautiful harassment from Alm. Oh, what a stasis. I guess he wanted to block him. Oh, what a mines! Oh my god! And it seems like KwarK. I don't know what's going on, to be honest, and how it happened, but it seems like Alm manages to clear the mining on those two bases. He defends over here, he still has the middle. The army of KwarK is basically no longer existing. So this is a beautiful wing sweep from the Swedish Terran. Oh, nice snipe, but what about the arbiters? How? Okay, we have some carriers. This base will be saved, but we still need to deal with this huge army, and the EMP must be available if you have that many vessels, right? And this army is basically trash if you will EMP it. Okay, the Templars are coming, but the Minu is here. And it seems like Alm manages to take down KwarK, maybe? Like, yeah, two carriers with 1-1-1. Okay, so this was a full switch, but still, okay, I like that KwarK kept this army here. He's mining a little bit here, but no units in production. 2000 minerals. I think, despite having those carriers, Alm is in excellent position. I got this cannon. It's making those vultures to have stroke. Some double defensive matrix Goliaths to deal with the carriers, the kill squad, the Fantastic Four. And we are getting there closer and closer, even the styling on killing the interceptor. And GG. thought that he will wait to kill this carrier. The score is 1-1. Very interesting. Map number 3 will be Dominator. Let's check it out. Dominator. What should we think about this map in PvT? I would prefer to play it as Terran, probably. Although, if there is a map where double gateway makes sense for me, this is the map. Because you can at least somehow trap the Vulture in the main base for a longer time from the high ground with the Zealots until the goons will arrive. On the other hand, as Terran, I would play Atrax here and always bunker up Protoss in the main base. I don't know why Terrans are not doing that. This is such a OP play. This is as standard as it gets. He even scouted no Zealot? Did he scouted? Oh, but he scouted spinning of cybernetic already. Did he realize that it was early? You can't say because KwarK, he didn't know when KwarK started mining, right? Also, he cancelled this. This is some special tactic main play. Okay, and the range on the way. So KwarK is playing blindly. I think playing Nexus first against KwarK is almost guaranteed success. There's Vulture. Has a very, very nice driver. This goon will pop just in time. Even not one probe will die. Robo on the way. Second fuck. No armory. One gate. Oops. So probably third base will be in plans of KwarK. I've heard that some Protosses were saying that 6-minute third base is considered standard-ish. Look at that, this is a wall-in anti-vulture wall-in. I guess we'll have to put something here as well. No turrets. Oops. Armory Academy eBay. Not that now. So KwarK again is going for 2-base Arbiter. Ooh, could build turret over here. And cancel. Scanning the arbiters. There are still no factories, so probably no time for anything too aggressive. How long until the speed? It's halfway done. Like, the army size of Protoss is very tiny, but same for the Terran, and if Terran somehow would lose those initial 5 tanks, it would be so hard to defend against the future arbitrary timing. Seems like we are lacking some pylons, but in those situations, those wall-ins are working great. Are we going starport? Yeah, we need to probably go for it, right? You can't rely purely on scans. I mean, probably you can, but there is also the aspect of having EMP. We'll try to push here. I mean, there are not too many vultures to support those tanks, so I guess that's fortunate for ARM that KwarK didn't go further with those zeros, because those tanks was very vulnerable. On the other hand, attacking before the Arbiter, losing your army before Arbiter is probably not what you want to do. And it would be risky that with the reinforcements he could lose all the army. So delaying this base is enough of a victory for KwarK. And Alma macro is really on point. This, on one hand, it's just for fact, but he is already, like, he will be going for 2-1 soon, mining from 3 bases where KwarK isn't mining. It's always hard to play against Arbiter. I mean, there is always the option of being recalled into the main base, especially on a map like this. It's almost impossible to cover it. So it kind of even forces you to play a little bit more straightforward as a Terran, and to apply a lot of pressure on the army of Protoss, because the moment you fall behind, it's very hard to come back. On the other hand, it's just 6 gateways from KwarK. Oh, okay, there is one cannon. Perfect position. Perfect defense as well from KwarK. This is second arbiter. First one is waiting for the recall. And there is nothing. There is no cover anti-recall, and like in this base it almost feels like it's undefendable. Yeah, probably even better to put turrets over here and try to defend this base as well. But the recall is on the way, but we have Observer. This is very important for KwarK. And he is more than ready. He might even... Oh, there is no stasis at the ramp, but still. The huge stasis from KwarK. This is what he was aiming for. Probably even in his textbook, the strategy book was called the 13-minute recall. Those tanks. Oh, I thought that he will siege them on the high ground. No range for Goliaths. Okay, eventually it probably will be cleared. 2-1 is not done for the units. 2-0 is done for KwarK though. I mean, this is incredible amount of value for KwarK. And he kept both arbiters alive. But Alm didn't lose mining base. Okay, we have a big attack going over here, but the mines are doing great job clearing the army. Alm needs to get more reinforcements. This is more painful to lose than the main base, probably. I guess the production is also painful to lose. Fortunately, he lost a lot of units, so he's not supply blocked. And KwarK is beautifully playing the Arbiter style. Ooh. We are finally trying to secure the next base. Will Alm stabilize? Like, his supply is extremely high considering the amount of damage he took. And like, KwarK doesn't have too much of a backup. Like, he has this big army, a lot of stasis available. But if Alm will trade well against this army, he can have one deadly push in front of him, despite being so behind. The problem is that anytime he will move out, the recall can happen. It seems like it might be even sooner than later. EMP? Okay, the Matrix, the mines are gigantic. This is a great hold by Alm, but still it buys extra time for KwarK. I'm wondering why he's not producing any Templars. He has the gas and the tech. Another recall. KwarK is relentless, but the defense from Alm is very solid. At 12 o'clock is open. KwarK, constant pressure, constant aggression from our British but living in USA Protoss player. No, not even a siege mode will allow those units to finish this CC. Very nicely done. It would be even good to have some raids to maybe kill those. Some tiny stasis. I'm looking for more arbiters. You can even say that SCV killed Arbiter, right? Because SCV built a turret. But using this logic, you can say that SCV killed everything because SCVs mine minerals for it, right? Okay. Oh, we have double stasis, but it stasis only 3 tanks. I think KwarK can allow himself to give up this base, and carrier switch is actually huge because there is not that much production from Alm. Look how much stuff he has over here, but he's not using those units. He's just afraid of this incoming potential recall. So this is a great tactical play from KwarK. Just pulling Alm apart slowly, methodically. Those two carriers, they can snipe tanks. And this is sometimes all you need, snipe one tank or two in the good position. Last weapon. Securing this base again. Still mining from 3 bases and still those 4, the signature move of KwarK. And the big army clash. Part 76. 1 on the Terran. We are building still a lot of stuff. Maybe he wants to do the last Hail Mary attack, but there are carriers, there are arbiters, stasis is available. Like, it would have to be really bad management from KwarK. Okay, this is good beginning. The EMP was nice, but stuff, the amount of stuff from Protoss seems to be a bit too big. It wasn't even a bad trade. He was target firing the goons nicely. And 2-1 for Mr. KwarK. So we might have TVZ third place match and PvP finals. We didn't have it in the Pro League, but there is nothing lost. The next map is Litmus. Litmus. And who is this map giving advantage to? Is it Terran or Protoss? In theory it should be Terran, right? But like both of those races can make a good usage of a fast with a lot of gas. Maybe this is the map where you can go one base carriers. So he cancelled the Goon and is going for the blind Nexus again. It's interesting that as a Protoss he didn't go for the gas steal. That's what Protoss players on 2 players map tends to do. He's playing honorable Protoss. KwarK with the brain plays. Very fast armory. Those are kind of anti-DT mines. So fortunately for Arm, it's only 2 goons, because he doesn't have siege mode, only 2 tanks and 2 marines. Only 1 fact as well. This +1 is extremely fast. He might even go for some kind of 1-1 timing with like +1 weapon and +1 armor finishing. I like that KwarK is using this time to clear those mines to enable himself to expand there later, easier. And again, it seems like arbiter play, but no gas this time being taken, and you prefer, you want to take this gas faster than this one because this is 3k and this is 4k. That's funny that how this 3k matters, because we've seen probably 2 or 3 ZVZs in this BSL where Zergs were fighting for so long that they were both out of gas, out of both gases. Imagine 6000 gas in Scourges and Mutas and constant micro. After 3 games like that, you need to replace your mouse. Oh, can he get through? It's probably hard. Oh, didn't work. $745 +1 weapon. It's some impressive stuff. I guess it's it's planned. But we need to go for another upgrade immediately, right? Oh no, he's going for fast to 1. This is a hidden starport and science facility. Look at this. More space for factories. Orbiter and 3 gases mining, so Templar Tech, you will be able to produce a lot of Archons. You can make 2 extra gateways just for the Templars to make Archons on this map. And Archons and a dream. Securing this base first. It's easier to defend, so I understand it. Yes, Mr. Aerop, I was impressed as well. That's why I made myself this effort to make Ghost. Yeah, to make this vote. So this is Radley special, right? Look at this brilliant play. You can't... Oh, I don't think you can win it with probes. This is actually great. Wow. Probably he didn't even expect it to get that much value and he escaped with everything. Okay, so it might get intercepted or it might get even more damage in the main base because there is some kind of a wall in here as well. Oh my god. This is incredible amount of damage. $36 probes left after this. KwarK even encouraged to make a cannon in the mineral line. The good thing for KwarK is that there is no third base from Terran. But there will be lockdowns. I love it. Alm is making it spicy. The army size of KwarK supply-wise is big, but it's a lot of tanks from Alm. He didn't bother to make too many vultures. Look at that. This is free machine shop tank production. Still, you can't have ghosts everywhere, and at some point recall will be available. Last game it was 13 minutes. Oh, we need Goliaths, yeah, I guess, and range. Will KwarK scout the ghosts? It seems like yes. We might have... Oh, where is the lockdown? Not before the stasis, but... Okay, this was not that perfectly executed by Alm, but he still has defensive matrix. Yeah, he can lock down the goons, that's funny. This looks like a good campaign. This is what KwarK needed, to be honest. Like, he lost this arbiter. he cleared a lot of... oh, this is a good timing for this attack, because those units will be unstasis in a second. Good moment to arrive. Good timing of the RB there. Don't have energy on the ghost. The storms are at that. KwarK get back to 60 workers. Very, very good awareness of how much he lost. Securing this base. Protoss is on 3 bases, soon to be 4. Terran is only on 2. It has this command center, but he's not like mining from it. And I guess this ghost is like anti-recall one, but it doesn't seem like KwarK is planning to go for one. This is nice anti-recall defense, but this is also a lot of valuable buildings placed over there. But with the tanks over here you can, right? Oh, KwarK will try to make a tiny attack over here. Size of the army of Terran. It's quite big. Let's see what will be the result of this potential recall. Will they be knocked down? There will be beautiful play from Alm. Oh, those are the abilities we are in love to see being used. This is a bit of overreaction to this one cannon, but I guess he will be able to kill this base. Okay, that means that those vultures are not here. I really like this reaction from... Ooh, beautiful EMP number 2, but I really like this reaction from KwarK. He has to eliminate those tanks, he has to do something, get some value from the storms, and this is what he is gaining. A lot of magnificent storms on top of the Alm army. All the vultures are fighting over here. More reinforcements from KwarK. More Templars. Now the Templars will be sniped. The upgrades of the Terran are 3-1. Those are magnificent. The carrier switch is happening now. This is what saved KwarK in first and in third game. But lockdown is good versus carriers as well. I really like those observers from KwarK. He knows, for example, that this base, you just need to send 3 arbiters over here and one of them will be able to recall. A lot of tanks has been cleared, but we are producing tanks from 3 machine shop. Both gases are depleted. This will be depleted as well. This is not mining. Every tank is worth the weight in gold. Some splits. Will we stasis? When will we? Oh, this is good now. Denying this base is actually more than great. I'm still mining from those bases, so it's not the end of the world for him, but this is definitely the move that KwarK needed or needs. He still needs to start mining from this base. He's lowering the number of the... Oh, he has this... There was a EMP over here. 2 carriers now arriving. There is a storm. There's a lot of units being bleed out by KwarK now. I mean, he's trading not badly with those, but Alm has... Still, this like macro of Alm is really impressive. Yeah, but this is a good transfer. And we are going to try to deny the freshest base. We will have 4 carriers, 2 with the interceptors probably. I've seen there was 2 with the interceptors already. Will there be recall? Oh, the ghost is in position. Nice reaction time. He's not even shooting, he knows he will not get it. And even with carriers, if you lose 1 or 2 carriers when you have 2, when you have 4, oh my god, it will wait here for the recall. KwarK is still fighting. This is unstasised. Can you recall stasis units? This is a good question. But this is great for KwarK. Look at that, he is clear. Okay, so he's not clear. I guess carriers can kill all those tanks now. And he will cut the Goliath's reinforcements with the ground army, but this is free to Terran. Okay. So this will be under attack. What you can recall over here? Archons or probes? Not trigger the mines. He's building eBay to build a turret. Those goons are precious. KwarK trying to secure this base. I really like it. Oh, this was a huge stasis. And the storm to the ghosts. Nicely done, but still enough ghosts got through. We have... Oh, look at that. The interceptors get back. KwarK again. Is he doing it with the carriers? Once those will be unstasised, it will be very hard to deal with it with the ground army. On the other hand, you don't need ground army over here. All you need... Oof, what a storm! All you need is the carriers to deal with this army, this base. We have energy for one more lockdown. And 2 carriers will be left only for KwarK. This command center. Oh, has to be in James Bond movie. Oops, nope. Oh, but we are recalling the main base. KwarK is doing whatever he can and carriers to deny this base. The EMP is MVP in this location, but still we have 2 more Templars with the energy to storm. Those goons will go back home. Needs to storm. The Goliaths got eliminated. We still have ghosts. Go, killing them before the lockdown. Not this one. This one also not. 3 Goliaths is not enough. Goons are coming to help, but KwarK is out of minerals. He has 12 left. Some in the main base. I think killing the bases is not a bad idea because it will stop this Goliath production, and with 4 carriers you can kill a couple of Goliaths. What a game it is! Those guys are a great match. I thought that Mazur and Izu is a great match, but second semi-final matches are definitely more unique. Oh, but Alm will secure this base. I like it a lot. And 2 vultures. We'll try to do it. Still making ghosts. 1 Templar. He could storm those SCVs if he would have ops. The DT will try to arrive, but we have 2 vessels. Like, this base can be saved by the carriers. We still have some workers, some probes. Are we there? Supply. The power of Terran is that he can lift 13 SCVs to 15. Like, in theory this army can kill this army, but also in theory this army can kill this army. So all depends on the micro. And the pylon wall is a hero. Okay, so Alm decides to be aggressive. Is he going for EMP? Okay, one stasis. Okay, EMP is there. Those will be now dying very, very quickly. There is nothing to defend over here. You need to be extremely careful as KwarK. Those mines are providing the vision. KwarK is escaping, but those minerals are mined. Lockdown number 1 landed. There is no observer, so that was brilliant for... Okay. Can we mine drag it? Ah! Beautifully done by Alm, and he is tying it up. 2-2-2-2. I always like 2-2-2-2. What a game. What a GosuLeague semi-final. So, winner of this Polestar game. Let's go. Hi, machine shop. Hi, machine shop means factory. Mr. Wardum. Factory add-on which allows you to build tanks and upgrades is called machine shop. I guess he researched the range for lockdown. Mr. Sugadintas. This is GosuLeague, the second league of the BSL. Players who didn't manage to qualify to the Pro League are playing here, and top 4 of them are seeded in the next season of Pro League, just as we do for like 15 seasons, 4 years. So far, Alm, KwarK, Mazur, and Izu got a seed to BSL22 Pro League. But now they are fighting for the championship or for the cash money. Money. And of course, fame and pride. So it seems like KwarK will pull out another build, which is the Protoss specialty, which I know a lot of Terrans like, especially cross position. So what I can say, like, I guess good job by KwarK by deciding to do it when it's cross scout. KwarK strikes to me as a player who prefers to play Nexus first with the cannon. But let's see if I am correct with that assessment. No pylon. He will probably go straight to the cybernetic core. And Alm is N-scouting, so he will find him last. This is great for Mr. KwarK. Oh, we are not mining gas. This is painful. This is very, very delaying your... Yeah, now he is back mining, but this delays the range every second. They are not mining. Every second is delaying the range for 67%. Oh, we're mining this. That's surprising. On this stage. Okay. He confirms... I guess he sees this STV. Is this big enough of a tell? I guess so. He didn't see more marines. On the other hand, he escapes with the murder over here. murder escape. Yes. I guess it's a bit too late, so it will be beautifully held. Stewardum. Yeah, it's probably a very specific accent, but what I can say. This is how I've been speaking for all the years of doing BSL. And at work, I mainly use Polish. So BSL is the only place where I use English. And I don't cast too often, I usually just produce the streams. So I'm more of a keyboard English user than a mouth. So it's a good practice, I treat it as a getting more comfortable with English. So we have the range done, right? 1000 gas, 1200, so it's... Must. So as we can see, Almi is delaying the eBay, going for +1 again. So he's also cutting some corners to catch up. Forwarder's advantage for Protoss at this stage is not the end of the world. And KwarK again is doing this cute wall-in, just to not take too much damage from the vulture drop. I really like it. Yeah, exactly. You need to be using English to feel comfortable with it. Nice, nice interception. This is great for KwarK. We are building Goliaths already. Oh, because it's late eBay, okay. So it's anti-shuttle, I guess. And he will want to expand on 2 facts. Do we have siege mode? Where is Tempera? Okay, it's here. So third base for Terran will be faster than for Protoss. But Protoss has all those units, has this powerful tech incoming. But obviously for Terran, the earlier he takes it, the more money he will have to get for the potential timing. Like, let's say he is getting ready for this 13-minute recall. Supply wise, it looks very good for KwarK, but this is a lot of zealots with the army, where Terran has basically tanks and SCVs. There are no empty supply units like vultures, especially after planting the mines. So once he will start producing those vultures, oh my god, will KwarK try to attack him? Why? This is perfect for all Alm, and I really like this bunker. Maybe having eBay over here, or I guess here is good as well. Maybe even better. Maybe worse. Have one cannon. Arbiter will be done in a few seconds. Plus 1-1 is on the way. 2-2. 2-1 will be on the way as well. So I think this is still quite comfortable position for KwarK, but same as for Alm, like now he can explode with the factories, and he will have the upgrades. He has the number of SCVs, 60 is just perfect to saturate those bases, and the number of pacts, like when he will start producing with them within like 2 minutes, he will have 200. On the other hand, at some point he will need to start investing against anti-recall if he ever wants to move out with his army, and that's the like, I don't know how to call it, the strategical unclarity. Like those arbiters are threatening that they can anytime go in, same as carriers are forcing Protoss, are forcing Terran to completely change the army composition. Oh, the Templar snipes, nicely done. I really like it, rebuilding it instantly. Okay, 12 minutes means that we have 100 energy somewhere, even 120, so soon the recall might happen. Are building those anti-recall turrets. I'm a fan of building like 3 E-base just to float. Why not? Like you can see that Alm feels comfortable with playing a late game, and not too many, like there are a lot of Terrans who are just, okay, my only way is try to kill him earlier, but Alm is like, no, I can get ready for it, just go. I know how to play against it. EMP is being researched. So how many? 2, 4, 6, 8. And speed beacon on the way, so same as in the previous games. Arbiters into carriers. Where are the upgrades? Upgrades are on the way. Terran will secure another base and play it slowly. This is much easier map than Dominator to defend against the recalls. we don't have ghosts this game. And it seems like it's go time. Is it 2-1? Soon to be done. Soon-ish. What? Oh, EMP! Oh my god. This EMP killed more energy than all the power plants in Poland can generate in a year. Full arbiter. Okay, this is bazillion tanks, but they are all stasis. I mean, they are not stasis yet, but they can be stasis, but it seems like it's Protoss army is melting. 2 to Terran. 2 to Terran. It's 2-2 score. 2 more arbiters are on the way. KwarK needs to make this game dirty again. In previous games he came back from a worse deficits, I think. This time he's securing the bottom right. He doesn't have... Okay, he added 2 more gateways, so he has 10 now. But this is 3, 6, 8, soon to be 9 facts. Is 3-3 on the way? Nope. But KwarK manages to kill those stasis tanks. This is a small victory, but those units really felt this engagement. Maybe he will defend this base or extend the life of it for a second. Those zealots are not trading badly against the few tanks, but nice micro from Alm. And this is the painful for Protoss because like it's really hard to fight with those small armies against Terran because it takes particular amount of units just to get closer to Terran. So you need to have a little bit more just to start adding damage. He's adding some tempers, so it would be good for KwarK just to buy time. I'm finally sending some SCVs towards this base. Nice storms. To storm. Stay to top you. Thank you for the ride. Going for counterattack, I think, is the best option that KwarK has. But Alm is very quickly attacking into all those 3 bases. This is very impressive and very good. Like, he's not allowing KwarK to mine it out for too long. I guess here it could be a little bit quicker, but he needs to defend in this location as well. Will those supply depot block him? It's possible, but we don't have Observer with this army as well. And those tanks, oh, there are dealing a lot of damage to this army, and the number of mines here, oh, oh. Oh. Probably the best commentary you ever heard. But what else I can say? Okay, we'll have some units here. Killing the Stargate. Maybe recall over here would be a good option. Nice stasis. Some units of Protoss. Okay, this will be the big army versus big army. KwarK needs to crush this army and kill this base. And maybe try to deny this with some DTs. Oh, but he's going back home. I guess it's also not a bad idea. Clear this part of the map, but this allows Alm to just simply build units from those bases for those minerals. He's even ninja expanding over here. In this mess, it's so hard to find stuff like that. Because this DT could deny it, right? But there is so much things going on. We have 10 workers. KwarK again. Having some savings for future. The pension is being used. That's why, kids, your parents told you to send 10% of your income to the bank. KwarK is an accountant. He knows stuff like that. Okay, they're going in. Missiles is much closer than we can say after the supplies. Those are really good storms, good stasises. But still, it seems like it's too much from Alm. Lol. GG, says KwarK. And 3-2 for Alm. And Alm will be our finalist. Congratulations. Great performance by him. That means that grand finals will be Mazur versus Alm, and third place match will be Izu versus KwarK. Also very interesting. Okay. I guess I deserve to play a game, right? Let me finish the YouTube stream. Thank you very much, guys, for watching on YouTube. If you want to see me play, come for Twitch. And much love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I thought this is the first time I said it on YouTube. Okay.